There's only one thing you can do, shave and a haircut, shampoo.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Shave and a haircut, shampoo.
Angelo, he runs the corner barber shop. Cuts your hair in his chair, takes a little off the top. Sings a song all day long, why, he's as happy as can be. And on a busy day, why, you will hear him say,
Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Makes his shears go clip, clip, clip. Thanks you for your tip, tip, tip. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Tells you all the latest news while you take a snooze. He talks about his kids and his mamma mia. Then he'll switch to politics and who won the race at Hialeah. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. When you're feeling blue, and if your baby don't love you, shave and a haircut, shampoo. He sings an old Italian air. Funiculi, funicula, while you're in his chair. Romantically his voice rings out. Funiculi, funicula, then he starts to shout, hey, shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Trims your hair and shaves you clean while you read a magazine. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Cuts the mustache off your map while you take a nap. He talks about the fair and the Hall of Science. Tells you everything's okay as long as the Brooklyn beat the Giants. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. If you're feeling blue, there's only one thing you can do, shave and a haircut, shampoo.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Shave and a haircut, shampoo.
Angelo, he runs the corner barber shop. Cuts your hair in his chair, takes a little off the top. Sings a song all day long, why, he's as happy as can be. And on a busy day, why, you will hear him say,
Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Makes his shears go clip, clip, clip. Thanks you for your tip, tip, tip. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Tells you all the latest news while you take a snooze. He talks about his kids and his mamma mia. Then he'll switch to politics and who won the race at Hialeah. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. When you're feeling blue, and if your baby don't love you, shave and a haircut, shampoo. He sings an old Italian air. Funiculi, funicula, while you're in his chair. Romantically his voice rings out. Funiculi, funicula, then he starts to shout, hey, shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Trims your hair and shaves you clean while you read a magazine. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Cuts the mustache off your map while you take a nap. He talks about the fair and the Hall of Science. Tells you everything's okay as long as the Brooklyn beat the Giants. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. If you're feeling blue, there's only one thing you can do, shave and a haircut, shampoo.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Shave and the haircut shampoo.
Angelo, he runs the corner barber shop. Cuts your hair in his chair, takes a little off the top, sings a song all day long. Why, he's as happy as can be. And on a busy day, why, you will hear him say,
Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Makes his shears go clip, clip, clip. Thanks you for your tip, tip, tip. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. Mister, you are next. Tells you all the latest news while you take a snooze. He talks about his kids and his mamma mia. Then he'll switch to politics and who won the race at Hialeah. Shave and a haircut, shampoo. When you're feeling blue, and if your baby don't love you, shave and a haircut, shampoo. He sings an old Italian air. Funiculi, funicula, while you're in his chair. Romance.
哇，没有人，但是没有关系。哪一次不是这样子？笑死！Steam 都还没打开。为什么我每次都要调那个镜头，看起来有点矮啊？两个东东，看一下哦。哇，好像有点大声，我调一下。喂，好。条子滚回去。
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there.
She's relieved someone has come for it, finally.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
充满了不信任啊，葛城，还是干我忘记他的日文发音怎么讲。
There's the pier, the Capeside apartment buildings. So it's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence. The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion. Some shops and a bridge. The canal just coast.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do
是
there
不
now.
能每次什么都
Just
按
drug
啊，
addicts,
时间好像一
it's
直在
just
流
water.
逝、欸。
No,
In the west is the miracle.
no problem. Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
嘿，你好，
Well,
怎么这么
as
早
you
来？
already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
OK，
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up.
Of course, I won't hold you.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after.
Sure, keep them. I have another.
Thank you。手套，哇，能工巧匠+1。快捷键记一下。哎，你要去哪里？日志、吉斯格、角色表格、吉斯格是什么 ？T 现在也不能按。你要去练习啊
？This Postler Vantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection. The box seems happy.
你好棒哦！哎，所以这礼拜没有要看待。
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
跟一个邮筒来惺惺相
The
惜。
mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shut, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife.
不会啦，别这样讲，暂时的。
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. This button looks new, but
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
an off-key melody starts playing after you ring.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid... Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken and the bookstore...
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
尸体在哪里？我干，这尸体也太恶了吧！Hello， 小朋友，你怎么在这里玩？
Kuno's got this.
昆诺斯你在昆诺斯你在左上角。
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing
哇
rocks.
靠！直接呛警察。
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Forces 是吗？是这样念吗 ？Forces。
You will see.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern
我好可
emerges
怜，
for
什
the
么都
time
做不
being.
到，废物警察。好，我们点点看别的地方。温室里种着药草，感觉就是毒品。先把它弄下来吧。
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human.
还含着口球
It's
啊，
swollen
怎么涩
and
涩
ready
的
to？ burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
What？
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected.
可以吗？不行，干还是吐了。他们感觉吐一堆花生啊。
Too late. It's impossible to keep until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for them. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the wipe check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
OK。Thank you，紧左的手帕要怎么用啊？放在右手吗？不能，所以他只能拿来放着。哦，好东西耶。
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
她是女的啊。
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno.
She means it. The fear is real.
疑神疑鬼。
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Stay away from me, pig. I'll die before I squeal. I come from the woods, good David.
Don't be traumatized.
我想看他们到底会不会打我。
What's this kid shit?
Get the fuck out of.
I'll die before I squeal. Murder was the case, though.
哎，怎么跑？哎，不能跑步的哦。我看一下。
Hello again, officer. Sure, I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
干你警察！这个经理最好给我钥匙哦。
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41? Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called.
Do you have a number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
But you still know your way around.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? She went away because none of your business. Oh my God, what is your obsession with this
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little note.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You are...
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't...
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world.
Wow, you're a genius. Yet.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real.
这警官真的很雷，什么事都还没做就欠人家这么多钱。
Stability and order of reversal. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
啊，我不能直接走哦。
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Somehow, the knot is stuck. So you...
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay.
哇，这你才这么仔细的跟他解释，就是个臭酒鬼而已啊。
Blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real.
The cafeteria manager, for a moment, his antipathy is overcome by he demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
哦，可以这个啊。6小时5分钟，所以我要想这么久，我才知道我家怎么回去吗？对啊，我要跟他拿钥匙。
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling and...
Thank you for clearing the debt.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's...
I thought as much.
Well, yes. Us...
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
算了，
Just bring them back once you're done, please. Absolutely.
You wait and see, cafeteria. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing the...
What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loud... They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to...
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
OK， 懂了。这是什么？哦，我要怎么？哦，就是要等到那边搬尸体的时候才可以用。
The worker, isn't it? Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial darkness?
No idea. Looks like he works for a while, possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor.
Go!
There is
Ah,
only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane.
Why the yelling, man? Really? You were...
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police. More than they usually do, at least.
Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, I can tell you this.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him. Everyone. It's a local rumor. You heard what I said?
The lieutenant gives you a little nod. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective. The dock worker doesn't answer.
Ah,
the worker is in a deep slumber.
哇靠，这样就不能继续跟他讲话了。OK， 走吧。
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
看，我还是只有4，是要怎么把它拿下来？
Yes?
这是他的车的哦，真的假的？太帅了吧！
Stands a motor carriage. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the... In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel... The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis.
This is Precinct 57.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
德梅特里警官，所以我现在知道我的名字了。
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The
10-4, what's your status? Over. (10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain.
10-22, the captain? This sounds bad.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to...
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules P. You mean your partner?
What is he saying?
He's asking who
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vic.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? Who lost his badge?
Huh.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
(10-4), I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me! Mac, come here! You've got to hear this! Dick Mullen lost...
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
这种感觉我好像是个边缘人，一直被霸凌。
His what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson.
哇，好像真的蛮累的。
Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it's... Okay, it's gone. You're...
Don't sweat it, Bratan! You don't need a gun to have fun!
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
哇，天哪！
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun, not his...
Satellite Officer McLean request...
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You... Oh! Request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice.
Says it's a kill armistice? What, is he a fucking... clearly. Dear God, he lost his gun. This isn't really a lot. Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here... oh, I can't. Fuck.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
That's a negative, not...
What's he saying?
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Sure have enough. Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This isn't... Tell him to
在那边
apologize right now.
打嘴炮。
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Over. Mac, he says you should...
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid...
Fire, water? His love?
Satellite Officer V. I'm going to report that you are in pursuit...
In pursuit of his...
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. 10-4, I hear you.
What does he want?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble.
Well, I guess he'd better cry.
Vigmar said...
Who cares what this Vic... Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
Anything else, sir? Over. Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about this.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. Ten-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What is...
He seems intoxicated.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
10-4.
Does he actually want some?
He asked if he ever told...
For God's sake!
Sir, satellite officer. So, was there anything else?
但就是没办法知道。
What? What is...
He wants to verify...
But of course, it says Dick Mullen. High General... Tell him to stop wasting...
What do you need, sir? Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has got... The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking...
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's...
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink?
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest.
哇，这朱棣
He wouldn't.
，Judith 怎么人这么好？
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get... This shit does not leave this room. Not a word.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in them. A metallic drawer slides out from...
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
现在也不知道需要什么。哎，拿个铁锹，不用啊，不然全拿了。
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your... Cold and heavy. Like useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. It's robust, Weatherproof and well lets you see things in the pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
升级喽！我刚刚要升什么我忘了，等一下再去尸体那边看。OK。C 不是 T 也不是，我看 J 吗？哦，对对对，传奇难度，钢筋铁骨。
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has with a well-oiled crack. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't like it. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something has the legs of the slime-covered jeans.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is fake. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. The white belt. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
铜墙铁壁吗？刚说要加什么？强身健不是铜钢筋铁骨，那名字怎么都那么像？钢筋铁骨，我根本没有铜墙铁壁，我自己乱讲。
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
为什么啊
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that?
See? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. Nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with...
Officer, is that your Paperwork?
干太扯了吧，连这个都丢掉。
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies. Organized. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
没有啦，只是暂时没有那个看待的案子这样子。互动怎么按啊？右键吗？干怎么用？看一下。左键呢？啊，你论文写的如何啊？干啊，我已经按了，还是哦这里。
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
水哦，真是辛苦了。
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
所以是交论文的一部分，还是期末报告之类的？纸张本身有很多方格。
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly,
老师们的批评会很凶吗？我来叫大家上来聊天好了。 你不敢先在这里讲哦，怕我会给你留档案是不是？
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement.
我在群组
Murder
讲
features
了。
prominently throughout.
我说我已经讲了啦。哦，你懒得打字，还等一下要那个继续写，可怜呐、加油哦！
You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. Inspect the interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done.
真的是这样欸，划掉就真的划掉淡办事项就是爽。
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for...
No, actually. Any ideas?
棍上一坨屎 ，shit on a stick， 被调之人吧。
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good to be sorted.
哇，金，你对这件事情这么开心呢、啊？
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to... Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one, the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red. All 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And
不是像这种警察的事情，不是应该叫廖玉桥？哦，对你讲了。我是说主角。
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to a dozen pages of thin copy paper. Color of the irises, predation marks. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms, and what delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have... It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and an aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker.
日夜在安安
Sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
失业仔要环岛喽，还买床垫，所以你后来是买多少的？字这么多，对啊，超累的，所以叫你们上来跟我聊天。
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. Any capable light with the right wavelength will... All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
哇，所以你后来是买贵的那个吗？15000。啊，你这床挺舒服的，多少钱？3万呢、啊？干，你这是，哇操，哇，廖品哲真有钱。啊，你环岛又要再花一波，真厉害。
It depends. Aside from an anti-con...
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however.
优势大小是啥小
It's thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters.
为什么你要找工作啊？啊，林家乐，你下线了。
Something rattles inside. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not. With your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
所以我现在如果不要想就可以吗？慢慢估计回家路建议，人工巧匠。所以这个东西会减我的能力值哦。不是啊，他有要走路的部分，只是我现在一直在看我的道具，所以他才会一直都是对话。不好找，应该是脸的问题吧？我相信廖品哲找得到了。阿姨，我不想努力了。干你娘，又失败。
You squeeze the plastic to slide it up. A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there,
哦，你这次倒是讲对了，这个视角就是这样子。调查。
It's unjust. That's why. You can't. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess, suddenly afraid of you for some reason. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
你是说摸摸耳小游戏吗？哈， 史莱姆游戏区。你电脑课那么久哦，玩2个小时，还是它可以存档？哎，你们知道有一个建筑公司超屌的，他跑去开发武侠游戏，然后就还做超好，笑死！直接屌打《仙剑奇侠传》，下次来玩那个。哦，电脑时间，我以为是电脑课时间，看错了。
Understood. You're that kind of detective. Why don't you?
但玩这个真的很累，所以我才需要你们来聊天呢、你看我在走路了。
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start.
He's downplaying his excitement. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge. The lights unfold with a little click.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote one.
什么？你这样很累？
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. There are many of them, and they are divided. The first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. There are so many, it's hard to count. The last row has 3. That's it. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
你要26了，呵呵。明明最先26的是你这个失业仔。你也太悲观了吧！哦，我把上次那个猴子游戏玩完了，干，真的超累。我竟然忘记，我本来今天要发文写一下心得。
Let me see. Right here. No, it does not. Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer.
Son, here is where we score your...
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all.
Wow,
What did you do before you...
这么厉害！我在这片土地四处游走，告诉妓女和骗子们，末日即将来临，还剩9855天，985天，30多年哦。
Cool. I'm glad you joined us. Not a lot of money in Doom.
什么整天就知道打游戏？你说我吗？对啊，我不打游戏，我怎么做实况？爽了！没看就没看啊，没差，上来聊天也可以啊。
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around. Wow, more than 200.
哇，原来他以前这么强哦。
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percent. Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil.
这个游戏就是在念小说啊。啊，你后来有去玩 Long Dark 吗？
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth.
而且
I do it once or
他的 他有一个能力，就是物品也会跟他讲话，然后也都讲一些很哲学的，真的是读到会睡着。拜拜。那不然你最近都在干嘛？
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least...
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective, or self-destructive than others.
看什么书
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
顽皮狗，顽皮狗已经跌落神坛啦。
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it. The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal.
你可以用按钮，那你刚刚干嘛不帮我按一下？哇，你还看真多啊！来，现在马上来总结一下《美丽新世界》的故事的20字大纲，技术总结一下。你要去哪？去没关系啊，我又没有说一定要把你们关在这。看封面，你是说念封面的介绍吗？你不能强点你自己的意见哦。外婆家怎么这么突然？外婆家很近吗？
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. The trash collection service, CS Municipal.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container.
很近，还没看，所以你没去过是不是？
Despondently, CSM is written on.
来被冲杀小。
Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Yes? Another thing. Great. I love those. What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. No, you don't. If you had a warrant, you'd be shoving. Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants.
You do realize you can just go into the kitchen at 1300 hours. Sambo is an acronym for Samoan boxing. Graceful martial arts stuff.
Yes?
直播一些动作游戏哦。不是啊，靠北！我上次玩破晓传奇，大家好像也没什么反应啊，所以我就不玩了。还是你现在要看？你现在要看，我马上转了。不过也是这样，也是很好笑啊。之前也有几个人说要看《极乐迪斯可》啊，讲一讲，大家都讲干话了，播了又不来看，呵呵。好了，拜拜，赶快出门吧。这是什么东西啊？这不能点啊，点了不能用。
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes, not the whole damn. They come here and
He hates the Union, but grudgingly
We should find out who this Lord faction is. Okay. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner.
Yes.
包厢会有也是包厢啊，楼上吗？
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your
The lieutenant wait. Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
辛辣天性，辛辣你大爷
This Lena is wacky enough.
Wacky.
Hire her on the
哈哈，看，居然被自己脑中的医师呛。
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
Looking unsteady.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
为什么要扣死？现在要走女装大佬风了，是不是？你阿公找你干嘛？你阿公在你外婆家哦，太帅了吧！阿公还是外公啊？是那个说来杯冲啊小的那个吗？
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
You know where we are, right? That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling and Rag. Yes, and how would I even begin to tell you? I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel.
买哪一
The
次
city used to rule the world.
我齿力没这么高啦。
Speaking of history, you know what year it
我是有想说，有没有机会就是直播大家一起看别的片，但是这样会不会有版权问题啊？公播权之类的。
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here.
哇，人怎么那么好？
Her relief is palpable.
I can tell that this is
看
taxing
超
for
多
you,
的
so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control.
啊，不就资本主义？
Alliance of foreign powers called the coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
一边限制我乱花钱，因为不敢 cos， 所以就不买公仔，是不是？建议波迪士尼的西方最强法务部。可是我看有些人也会，好像也有在播别的东西，那真的可以吗？对啊，我看到有一个 VTuber， 他播假面骑士，
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops, but we should stop for today, sweetie. You look...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are...
Someone more educated in...
No. I'm not an encyclopedia.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your...
If she could.
哇靠，真的假的啊？太好，他人也太好了吧
Every other sad, lost person on this earth.
不是啊，我长这样子又不适合伪娘的路线。
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw, somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
哇，这个好高哦，这应该过吧？
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this.
哇，看人真的好好哦。
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races.
我 cos 下班的上班族，好像有点难呢。因为我整天都在家里，几乎啦。
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Of course, dear. I just wish I... Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal...
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no...
cos 肥仔哦。
She accepted the curiosity the condition inspires.
那是要先穿格子衬衫吗？然后这个直播后面这边要放一些可能佩托拉的海报之类的。
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
你看这个秋之回忆，干讲到 PSP 我就不爽。我以前明明就有抽到，结果看不知道为什么没有寄给我。
The door is closed.
这个是那个包厢吗？看，他根本不懂那个，好不好？所以你是说我爸才是肥仔，是不是？
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting. But
The option to go to sleep becomes available.
a mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
你说我爸把我的 PSP 拿去借给我同学啊？
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant.
No problem, officer.
The window stands broken.
所以妈妈的包厢在哪啊？对啊，到底在攻啥？哦，可以升级了。 钢筋铁骨，你爸啊？你觉得精华好笑吗？现在看起来好像每支精华都有你，超屌的。 我刚刚点错了，我还没要下楼啊！
The door is closed. This door can still. The lieutenant, he doesn't like it. You should punch a fucking hole in it. The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing.
Huh. 这是怎样？有一只脚。哎，哦，一点了，开了。Good morning.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust.
飞旋旅社。
Occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign. It must be his name. Garanci. Garanci, Quebec. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle. The man ponders his... You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The cobalt blue surface.
Can I help you?
Huh?
Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing... No, I don't have a key. I don't know... Or some boring storage space with a...
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay. A little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though. After the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
包厢到底是哪？这个啊？哦，shit！没打电话。
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Received.
Give it a minute. She might be...
Just wait.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika. Yes, hello?
哦，金发妹子 ，Valley Girl。
Oh, right. Hello, officer.
You can hear resentment in her tone. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They usually use...
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes.
Garbage.
Legally, no. In reality...
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the other. Yeah, go on. No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That's like 20 points of pride damage right there, buddy.
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable. Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from some. You know who.
You think you hear a sliver? Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay? Maybe, I don't know. Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? Yes, you absolutely should. It feels like you haven't worn yours in a long, long time.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone would...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want...
Great. Anything else? Uniform. I never saw you in any...
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, 2 police officers. One of the men trying not to slip on old news. Goddamn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, son.
Well, you tried to... I am sorry about that. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No.
屁啦，这也会
She
失
doesn't
败
have a。problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like God. You know women and their constant problems. That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man
笑死，居然这么诚实，人性的黑暗面
You have to act, Lieutenant Love. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love? You're just a gimp.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer? 57th.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio. The white suede feels luxurious. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator...
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mess...
现在的这个情况感觉不是很 OK 呀、我怎么觉得我要被按了？
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks? Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
看，一直重复。
Shitload pig. What?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got...
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Just a couple of pigs sniff.
Yeah, you tell the faggot.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the.
End of conversation. Very.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno was. I don't know. Some Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. Your test.
Get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that.
The lieutenant remains silent. But his expression couldn't say, I told you so.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah.
Back out and take your fat ass with you.
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says, no, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic tree house. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it? You're tested.
Get lost.
Yeah. The kingdom of Kuno. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't. Kuno's Kuno, pig.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Yeah. Think about.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you. He's got help. Pigs.
Help! He's got the Kuno. Help! Help!
Escalate, Kuno. It's
pigs in here, Kuno.
看
Somebody, please.
傻小啊！碎啦，成功吗？
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well. Kuno feels it. This.
Officer, this is very far.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has gone too far.
Okay, pig.
If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you,
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should.
the creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want? You're dreaming, pig.
A little.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass.
过
It's not
啊，
Kuno.
爽啊！
It's Kuno S.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
It's okay. The pig's trying to...
Idiot. You bungled it up. That's it. You let him off.
Try to fuck my Kuno. Try to fuck my Kuno away. Me and Kuno.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street. You were too pushy last time. Think this, just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, all in all, Kuno respects madness. Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you. She came up with that psychopathic also. Kuno hasn't stopped. All in all, Kuno
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you, If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's
Wow.
insane. Stop talking to him.
She understands what.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to.
干不行哎，现在一定要抢完。
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
我操，真的假的？
Killing is serious shit. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno.
The creature peers at you both. Fear.
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't a. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it. Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cap snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig. Yeah, she. Yeah. Yeah, let's. Fuck knows. She says it's the crazy people.
Some things are too awful to dwell on.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a Yeah, she was just.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there.
Kuno S.
Cause she fucking looks like Kuno. No one knows her name. Kuno told. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you. Fucking Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen. See, it's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting.
This is what it all comes down to.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
All right. Now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook.
Oh, don't hook him up with.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. That fucking pile of eternite. Kuno doesn't. Fuck does Kuno care?
好，今天先玩到这。
Kuno doesn't.
我要去当个滴滴了，虽然不知道现在有没有人在。没有喝，好，拜拜。